and welcome to Throwback Thursday. I'm Doc Johnson because tonight we are doing a throwback for Back to the Future, one of the greatest movies of all time. And shortly, we don't know what time, we don't know what year, but Daryl McFly will join us. I'm just telling you, ladies and gentlemen, tonight is going to be fun. It is going to be a blast. And it's been a while since we've done some of these fun facts and trivia type stuff. So, um, yeah, all two of you, I'm excited. Are you guys excited? You two excited? Who's in here? Anyway, just wanted to get that across. Also, let me know if there's any technical difficulties because I did see a thing on StreamYard earlier that was saying that it was having some issues with connectivities or something like that. So, if there is any issues, please let me know. Keep me posted. Other than that, let's see what everybody what all two of you want to tell me on this next roll call, which is what's your favorite Back to the Future? Is it 1, 2, or 3? And if you say 3, I'll shoot you in the face. Also, if you one of you 3 hasn't subscribed yet, please go to YouTube, Fancast DMJ, Fan-Cast DMJ. Here, we'll do it like this. Boom, there it is, right there. Subscribe, help us get to 1,000, so Daryl and I can have, I don't know, at least the podcast paid for. That'd be nice. Just we're gonna get that far. Let's see here. Oh, look at this. I don't know if you guys noticed. Got a little hoverboard right here, right? Look at, I got my little Back to the Future challenge coin. For those of you that don't know, I sell this on my Etsy shop. It's Back to the Future. Here, I'll go a little closer. It's Back to the Future 40th anniversary. No flux given. 1.21 gigawatts. Anyway, pretty cool challenge coins. And if you haven't seen it in person, it's actually better in person. So please go there. Also, look at Back to the Future and Back to the Future 3 NES games. Why they didn't make it 2, I don't know. Maybe they did make it 2 and I just didn't know. I didn't think they made one. And then I have all 3 Back to the Futures, and I got a little comic book back there. And then up here, I got, look at, you can see there's Marty and Doc. Just saying, I gotta put it out there, right? All my stuff. This is a big one. Matt, what is happening? You're right. Goonies never say die. What is up, Jennifer? How you doing? Everything is good on the YouTube side. Perfect. Thank you, Kelly, for double checking on that one. I love the new profile picture with the Mickey. Irie, how's it going? How you doing? Let's do this, you guys. What just to start off, we'll do it again when there's more people in here. But what's your guys' favorite Back to the Futures? Just curious. I love 1, but I would probably say 2 is my favorite. I just love the whole idea of 2. I think it was awesome. Man, I'm seeing some stuff over here for some Thundercats and stuff. I think it's AI. I saw something else for He-Man. I think that's AI. What's going on with AI these days? You know, a lot of AI stuff. Jennifer says 1, just the regular Back to the Future. That's your fave. What about anybody else? You guys, let me get some. I'm going to do this. Hold on. Oops. How's that? How's that music? Is that music okay? I need something in my ear. It's all quiet. Let me know if the music is too loud. 1. Nice. Just because I watched 1 the most. That's true. I mean, my first one is outplayed. It's also, what's funny is Goonies, Back to the Futures, and Indiana Jones Last Crusade are always on my, continue watching because they're always setting at the credits, and I just see it and I'm like, let me start this over. Music's a little loud. Okay, hold on. Okay, what about now? I just turned it down like 5 points. You like the first 2. Gotta pick 1, Kelly. Gotta pick 1. Would you say 1 or would you say 2? Which one is it gonna be? Is the music still a little loud? Let's see. Let's see. Did you end your fast? You were going to You were going strong. You were going strong last time I checked. Like over 100 hours. I know. I got to a freaking 100 hours, and it was. Let me see if I can check my thing. I got to 100 hours, and it was going good, right? So then I thought to myself, let me Google this. Let me see who's done this. And I saw that Kevin James had done a 48-hour fast once, and I was like, well, from the day that I started all the way till New Year's would be 52 days. So I'm at 265 hours of no food, and I've been fasting the whole time. I have to give a shout out to Logan, Back to the Future film he did last night. Yes, we got to get him on here so we can show that as well. I don't know how long that is, but at least we can show little bits of it, right? Would be really cool. No, you're good. I saw right through it. I saw it. I've seen One the Most, right? You know, I think everybody's kind of seen One the Most. Is it still loud? Is the music still loud? I can turn it down a little bit more if you want. It's it's an 8 out of 100. What about, hold on. What about now? How's that music? In my ear, it sounds super quiet, but that's also hard. Yeah. Let's see. Shut up. Well, you look refreshed. Keep going. Right. And here's the other thing too, is so, I don't know if you can see, it's not super long, but normally this is about where I keep my beard, like on my chin. This is about where I keep my beard. And I'm like, screw it. Let's just keep growing it. I'll grow it out until New Year's when I stop the fasting, or I'll cut it when I actually stop. Yeah. So that's my goal. I don't know why. Everybody keeps asking like why I'm doing it. Honestly, it was like in my head, I've been losing weight. So since this summer, since the 40th anniversary, I've lost 62 pounds since the 40th anniversary. I've lost 16 pounds in the last 12 days, 16 pounds in 12 days. And my goal is 260 pounds by April 9th, my birthday. So I figured, what a good goal, right? This will be a good starter. And I hit this goal, right? And then the next goal is to hit 260 by my birthday. And then, then I'll set another goal after that. I don't know. I'll figure something out. What is up, Raj? How you doing, Mr. Dodge? How you doing, Mr. Dodd? RDD in the house. RDD. Can't see me. I don't know. We'll pay homage to a little John Cena retiring this year. We're still, hey, by the way, you guys, getting ready to bring on Daryl McFly. I heard him. You know, you hear that DeLorean. It's so freaking loud. So I heard him come in, and I was like, okay, well, let me see if he's, oh, yep, he's walking up now. There it is.
Doc, this is heavy.
Dude, that was a solid crack right there, bro.
that was actually like kind of my first attempt too. Like I had thought about trying to do that earlier, and then I was like, let's just see how it goes, because it would be funnier if I just try it live first.
Oh, that was good. That was awesome. You know what's funny too is for this, I was like looking. I was like, maybe I can stop by somewhere and get a white trench coat, right? Just to see if I can find one. Oh no, I couldn't find one anywhere. I was like, Target, maybe Fred Meyer or something. I was like, no.
Wait outside a hospital and tackle a doctor.
Right? Just rip some off. It's mine now. This is mine now.
Right.
So what's up, Mr. Boggs? How you doing, bud? I mean, sorry,
good, man.
Daryl McFly.
Yeah.
McFly.
Call me by my real name.
I know, right?
No, I'm good. How you doing?
Well,
we're going strong fasting.
Yes, the fasting is going amazing, way better than I expected. I thought I was going to last maybe a week, and every day after, it just gets a little bit easier for some reason. I have no idea how it gets easier, but
it gets easier.
It's like I get thirsty, I drink the water, but I haven't really had like a deep hunger since that third day.
Yeah,
that third day was the hard one, and then the fourth day, the one after that, was kind of good, and then it got hard again. I was like, you know what, fuck this. I did the 72 hours. I did an extra 8. I was like, I did an extra 5. I was like, oh, I'm done, right? And then something in my brain, I woke up that 5th day, and in my head I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna go till New Year's for no reason.
Yeah, my buddy keeps trying to get me to fast. My body's so sensitive. I don't think I'll last. I'll die.
Just do it like, if you can, just do like a 24 to see how you feel. And then what you do is, by the time you're done with 24, it's usually like in the evening, like 5 or 6. Then if you can push yourself to go to sleep, wake up the next day, you're halfway there. So then it's like, okay, let me see if I can get it. But health benefits wise, I mean, for you and for your size, you could friggin' do a 72-hour fast, and then after you're done, just be like, all right, I'm gonna eat something. Like, let me eat some food.
I mean,
I'm
that's
over here like, I don't want to lose this.
That's the other thing for me too, though, is like I need to have time to do that. Like I'm working 12 hours a day, like every day now. Like I can't do that.
That's the hard part for you too, especially when you're in and out of the vehicle and things like that, right?
Yeah, running
You need
around.
that extra energy. Do a little liquid fast. Get some electrolytes. Now probably still wouldn't work. He's probably still run out.
Yeah.
What's
going on?
Hey, for anybody else who's in the chat right now, hey Kelly, what is it? We got Logan's Doc coat at Michael. Yeah, but that's Logan's Doc Brown coat at Michael's for $10. Okay, which would fit on my bicep if I put that on. Like the whole coat would fit on my bicep, I bet.
Right.
That's the problem. Is just finding stuff for my size. But here's something to put it in perspective on my size. So Daryl, you met me at the 40th, right? So that size, right? So I was wearing I wear a 36 length in pants, right? And then I was wearing tight 48-inch waist pants, right? Tight, like they were on, like, I'm glad I'm wearing shorts, but I had my belt. I was on the second to last rung of I had 9 because I had made one. Right? So I had 9 little holes in my belt.
Okay. Yeah.
I am officially all the way at the end, and I just put on a pair of jeans that were 38s. So I've gone down from a 48 to a 38 waist since the 40th. And my belt on the amount is, when I measured, was 11 inches of belt that I've already gone. And I'm like that was my motivation to keep going, to keep doing this. So
yeah.
But dude, I am super excited for tonight because I want to hear all about your freaking trip, man. I want to see pictures, man. I just wish I would have been there, honestly, man. It sucks that I could have and couldn't at the same time. I guess there wasn't a real way I could have made it with my kids, but then at the last minute to not have my kids and be like, what?
Yeah,
I could have been flying down there to Boggs.
I wish I could have been there the whole week, but that's not feasible. I mean, they did stuff like, there's a whole week-long celebration for it, where they did all.
What you were there for was probably the big stuff, right?
Yeah, the meetup, yeah. But then, they had a bunch of other stuff at like Whittier, like at the school and stuff like that. But I just went for the main thing, the main meetup.
Was that fun? I mean, I know you met a shit ton of people and stuff, but
yeah. So it was. I guess I was talking to. There's a gal there who has been doing this for like 12 years or something like that, and she told me that this year was about the size of last year, but last year, it's an unofficial meetup. So, and the reason why it blew up, and it blew up this last year and this year, was because they're talking about shutting down that mall. So they started talking about it. They were like, okay, we're definitely shutting down the mall last year. And so everybody's like, well, we got to go, show up. And that's why it was so big, but it was not constructed at all. Like, I guess it was just chaos. This year they actually had somebody step in from the future events and construct everything. So while there was a ton of people there, I'm not sure, like, God, there was like 20 DeLoreans and there was just every vehicle there and all that stuff. I'm not sure how it compared to last year. I just know there was about as many people, but it was more streamlined this year.
Oh, right on. How many DeLoreans do you think were there?
There was some that came and went. There had to be at least 20. I've got some pictures of lines of them, but then like I was watching videos too where they all like went through the Burger King drive-through, and there's one of them. I'm not sure what they're like going down Rodeo Drive or something like that, and it was just like 2 long lanes of DeLoreans. So there was a ton there. I don't know how many for sure, but yeah.
One day I'll own one.
Yeah, so Michael Barnard has had one for a long time. Actually, he's had 2. What did he say? I feel like it was like 30 years he's owned one or something like that.
Jeez, that's
and
his
good. First one burned to the ground. I guess they have they have certain issues, and this one was like some wiring issue or something like, or maybe was it a gas line? It was a gas line. But it's a common issue, and if you don't have them serviced, like if you let them sit, he let his sit for a long time, and if you do that, like they have severe problems. So he did that, and it burnt up, like it burnt to the ground. Like, there was nothing left of it. So he got a second one, and he needs to get some stuff done.
I honestly don't think, like, for me personally, like somebody who doesn't have a bunch of money to have a DeLorean and then have it serviced by somebody that knows how to work on them or whatever. Like,
yeah, that's the other problem is like you take it to the DeLorean place, and like an average normal bill like is pretty much $10,000 every time, and they're gonna cost like $50,000 for a decent one. So they're a lot of money. Like
my goal would be just to give me a shell and stack it up on like 38-inch tires. That would be my DeLorean. Like that would, everybody be like, "What is that?" I'd be like, "Exactly. What is this?"
Yeah.
Well, I just want give me the butterfly doors. Yeah, I want to be able to jump up in it.
Yeah.
Nobody else can sit in it.
A lifted DeLorean, like
a lifted DeLorean, right? I'll even put a little ladder, so you push a little button. It's got the little Flight of the Navigator stairs that come down.
Yeah. We've got this guy that drives through my route. He's got a lifted Miata. You know those little tiny. It's so stupid looking. I gotta keep my phone with me and catch him. I can never catch him when he drives through, but it looks so stupid.
I saw someone had remember the Geo Trackers?
Yeah.
Okay, so like little tiny, like whatever SUV. So there was a guy that had one of those, but he had like the equivalent to what would have been probably 35s on it, right? but it was a track. It was basically a track around his wheel. So when so he had to like stand on the track and then like squeeze into the like window because the door couldn't open because the tracks went right in front of where the door was. But dude, this guy just be mobbing down the street. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah,
this fucking guy. Justin Jones, how the hell you doing, brother? I haven't seen you in a long time, my bud. Tell your son I said hi.
So Kelly, Michael wasn't there with his DeLorean. He randomly met up with me because I guess he was just like, he was kind of FOMOing too, and he just like late at night just randomly jumped on Facebook to see if anybody was there, and that was kind of be his deciding moment. Like if he knew somebody there, he was gonna go. If he didn't, he wasn't. And then he saw I was there, so like he was like, "You're there, bro?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Okay, I'm coming down." And it was like late too. It was like 10. It was like 9 or 10 o'clock, I think, or something like that.
How far away does he live from there? Do you just
not that far?
Or something, or?
Yeah, not that far. I think within a half an hour or something like that. But yeah, so that's how I met up with him down there. He just last minute was like, I'm gonna go down there. Yeah, it was like after 10, or maybe it was like 11. I think it was 11 because I remember his wife was going to bed, and his wife was like, "Are you seriously going to go down there right now?" And he's like, "Hell yeah, I'm going down."
Why, dude, if you own a DeLorean, why the hell wouldn't you go down there for that? Are you kidding me? Not necessarily even to bring the DeLorean, but I'm just saying, like, there's something in you that would probably
and that was part of it too, is he needed to find somebody to work on it. So, there's so many people over there, and he talked to a few of them to figure out who could help him out and stuff, instead of getting raped by DMC.
Right. I couldn't imagine going in to spend like $5,000 each time, let alone like $10,000 each time.
No, it's a straight $10,000 bill, like every time minimum.
That.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, thank you for the letter that you gave me. It saved my life. Thanks.
That reminds me, I got to send out that coin. Actually, I gotta pick up a couple more from you. Yeah.
Well, hey, you know what a good way to do that is? I'll see you at New Year's.
Yeah, hopefully. I you know what? I'm really debating, like, if I can't get that time off, which, I mean, they haven't said no to me yet, but I generally don't ask. Actually, I do. I move my schedule around a lot and stuff because I got a lot of stuff going on. But I'm usually fair, and I usually volunteer a lot, so they've never really said no. But if I can't get that time off, I'm really thinking about calling in just to be out there. Like,
what you should just tell your boss that, just be like, hey, quick question, can I get this time off, or do I have to get sick? Just
yeah,
just
right.
Know which one?
Yeah. I mean, if worse comes to worse, I have, the 31st is my day off, and then we obviously have the 1st off. So I want to get the 2nd off because I really don't want to do, drive down 12 hours and drive back the next day. I want to spend like at least a whole day there, or technically a day and a half. I figure if I leave at 6, I get there by 6, and then, spend New Year's Day there, and then leave at like, I don't know, 2 the next day or something, get home by midnight. At least get like a full 18 hours or 20, 30 something hours.
More than that though, bro.
It won't be. Like, I don't plan on taking off past the 2nd, but
gotcha.
I don't know. We'll see. I still think I'm probably going to be there regardless. I don't care.
Hell yeah.
People call in all the time for dumb shit, like just stupid shit. Like, one guy, he's called in to go play in a disc golf tournament. It's like, you dumbass. Like, you're not going to be pro. Like, come on, man.
Tori, what's happening? I know. I just said the same thing when I saw Justin in there. So Justin Jones is just a buddy of mine, a gamer buddy of mine, right? We've been gaming for like, well, let's see, when we first met. So when we first met was like the original like Modern Warfare Call of Duty. So like back in 2007 or something, or I think.
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever it's been. It's been like 17 years or something, or 18 years or something. I've known him. But yeah, great guy and cool. His kid's cool, and it was awesome because we got a chance to meet. I think was I in Texas? I can't remember. I can't remember where I was at. I think I was in Texas for a work event. And then he came out. I had a little get together. People were like, "You're gonna have people from like your gaming friends are gonna come and stay with you." I'm like, "Yeah, I've invited like 5 or 6 of them, and they're gonna come from different states around the United States. Fly in. I'm gonna pick them up from the airport. We're gonna have some fun. And then they're gonna stay at my house." They're like, "Aren't you worried? Have you seen me?" Like, I mean, what am I worried about? Like, But it was awesome to just get an opportunity to meet everybody and things like that. I've actually done that 4 times in my life. Where I've actually, the biggest one I had was 62 people stayed. We got tents at Walmart and sleeping bags, and then I looked at the guy and he goes, "Are those people came from like out of town?" And I go, "Yeah." And he goes, "Oh, you guys going camping?" I was like, No, just like in my yard." And he goes, "You're gonna bring those back, aren't you?" And I go, "Yeah." And he goes, "Could you do that on Wednesday? I don't work Wednesday." Yeah, I can do that. I returned. It was like 24 sleeping bags and like I think 13 tents.
Oh my god!
Yeah, but hey, sometimes you just gotta make it work. Right?
Yeah. Right.
But hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah.
All right, well, let me see here.
Sorry about that. My internet was acting up, but I'm back. Allie, I like how you said sorry, but you don't need to say sorry because Daryl and I had no fucking idea.
You're right.
We can't see who's in here unless you show us who's in here. When I look up at the top, it says that I have 8 people on here. That's it. I have 8 people, including myself. That's it. Hey, does anybody in here have any questions for Daryl? Daryl was down. So if you guys don't know, I mean, Daryl, you say it. What'd you do, Daryl? What'd you do?
What? Oh,
you're in the middle of looking at stuff. Daryl got an opportunity. For a little back, there you go. Now you're ready. Go ahead.
What I did, I don't know. The image files are acting up or something. So I FOMO'd last minute and went down to LA. And I had originally planned on going, and I forgot that it fell on my long weekend. So that's why I was originally going to go. Wait, he's one of them?
One of the people that are in here.
Oh. Yeah, so I originally planned on going because it was on my long weekend, and I lost track of my days off, forgot that it was landing on my long weekend, and then, Bane was like, come out to the house for Halloween, having us out there. I was like, well, okay, then I'm just not going to go the Back to the Future thing. I'll do that instead. And then my boss came to me that Tuesday, and he's like, hey, are you going to work Friday and Saturday, your long weekend? And I was like, oh shit, that's right, it is my long weekend. And I was like, I'll work Friday, but forget it. I'm going to take Saturday off. And then I just decided to go out then. But yeah, it was cool. I met up with a few people. I met up with some of the people from the 40th anniversary, and Jay Ryan unfortunately wasn't able to make it, but his little crew, the YouTubers and stuff like Justin Scard and Brandon and Kevin Mendel, BC DeLorean, they were out there, and then oh my god, why am I blanking on his name? Gibson was out filming.
Oh yeah,
he did a bunch of filming out there, so he's going to be doing the same thing with Back to the Future that he was. Yeah, same type of thing. And then he had some other projects he was going to work on too. And then let's see who else was out there. Robbie Retro, he was out there. He was the one who was like trying to get me to go out there. He's like, "You gonna join us, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll join you. Yeah, for sure." He's like, "Well, we'll be at this area at this time," and I'm like, "I'm not gonna be out there that early." So he wanted to meet up at the school, but I wasn't gonna be at the school early enough.
Oh, gotcha.
Because it was early in the day.
For a week.
Yeah, they stayed out there. They did a ton of filming, like at all the locations. Like, man, they did like every major frame in the movie, as far as I know. Like, I've seen a bunch of stuff, and it's like all the major things in there, and like recreated like verbatim some of the scenes and stuff like that. So I don't know what they're gonna do with that. I'm not sure if they're gonna. I asked him, and he was like, I'm not sure if we're gonna piece it all together and make it a whole like production or whatever. But they did everything. They had this guy that was playing Doc Brown, who
is that does the Universal Studio ones too?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's exactly what I was going to say. The Universal Studios guy. He's so good, dude.
Yeah,
like, he's so good.
Oh, he's spot on. He's in character. Like, he's right. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
he does a great job.
He's very good at just improving too. Like, there's one of the videos where he was like, he locked himself out, and he like came around the side, and he's like, I locked myself out. It was funny.
and then right back into it again.
Yeah,
that's funny.
But yeah, that guy was awesome. So let me see. Let me try and pull up. I don't know why my photos aren't. This doesn't want to pull up. Let's see. Maybe I'll probably just do this.
Oh, by the way, we got up to like 14, 15 people now. Do me a favor. We're gonna do a little roll call. Roll call is your favorite Back to the Future character or actor. So one of the characters, or we could do you could do both if you want to, right? But one of the characters from any of the movies, who your favorite is, and an actor that was in any of the movies. Let me know.
Oh, you mentioned. I heard you mention. What was your favorite Back to the Future? Did anybody say 3?
No.
Oh, okay. No, who was I talking to? I was talking to somebody the other day, and they were like, "Yeah, 3 was my favorite," and I'm like, "What? 3? That was the worst!" Like,
right.
And then they explained why, and I was like,
"It was a weird way to end it for me." Like, I thought, like, I mean, I guess they left it kind of open ended in like a sense, but then also like the future's whatever you make it. Like, it's like also like an ending, right? Like, it can change and however you want to. So there was that little feel good at the end and stuff like that. But man, I just really wanted it to be like, let's keep that rolling, especially when you watched it, you're like, okay, where's the next one, right? Everybody has to have that one movie, and the Crystal Skull and Rocky 5, and I mean, there's so many of them that you could just list off that are like that.
Yeah.
Oh, what is this? So Tori says Doc Brown. Doc Brown is her favorite character. Is now also let's do both. So who's your favorite actor out of everybody that was in there too? Because I gotta say, for me, it's Leah Thompson.
Oh, really?
I mean, just the movies that she did. She was that iconic for me, that iconic 80s. But I think she did a great job. She played, with the younger version, and then his mom, and then she playing like the alternate Biff's world. Plus, then she was in Back to the Future 3. So she kind of played all those roles really well. I mean, I got Howard the Duck in front of me. She's in that. How else do you make love to a duck? Well, only if you're a good actress, apparently.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. All right, that's fair.
Daryl Boggs. How long did it take you to get into your car the other night? We used to do saran wrap.
You saw that, right? Did you see my coworkers?
Oh, dude, when I worked at
I got
Sleep
some
Country,
shit for their ass too. They're in the thing.
When I worked at Sleep Country, we had like when you have the companies that come in with the carpets, they'll clean them up. They clean them and then they replace them for you. Well, if you have a certain company that has like different taglines, well, Sleep Country had "Got Sleep?" ? On like a bunch of these rugs. I went out to my Jeep and they not only saran wrapped it, but they saran wrapped "Got Sleep." They did over and around my
and
Jeep.
Around.
Yeah. I reached in and grabbed all the rugs out and just threw them at the front door. And then I poked holes in the side because I had no doors on my Jeep at the time. I just drove home with it like that. I didn't have a knife. I couldn't get it off. I was like, fuck it. I just drove home. Drove by a cop, was like thinking, like, what? I don't know. I'm fresh. Like, what?
No, this didn't take me long at all. In fact, the dumbass helped me get it off. Like all I had to do was cut it and it all fell off.
It all falls off, yeah.
And then he pulled it off and put it on another coworker's car. Here's the thing, he wasn't even involved in it. He wasn't even involved. I didn't prank him at all. His dumbass just decided to jump in and start pranking. So he wasn't even part of the pranking thing. I don't know why he jumped in, but
he just wanted to be liked. And then be liked sometimes.
And then he gave himself up immediately. And I was like, oh, because he was laughing. He was out there when I walked out there, and I was like, oh, did you help Tyler? And he's like, no, it was me. I did it. I'm like, you dummy. I could have been pissed at Tyler. You could have just played it off. I wouldn't have known, but he instantly just, it was me. Yeah, I got something for his ass tomorrow. Mine's not going to be visual. Yeah, you're not going to be able to see it, but he'll feel it.
You're going to feel it. All you got to do is just wait till somebody gets in their car for a second, and walk over and talk to them and give them a couple of fart sprays on their seat, and boom, you're gone.
Oh,
there you go. Deal with that, right? Yeah, I'm just saying that won't come out for a while. There's a lot of little trees you got to put in your car to get rid of that smell, right? Some Febreze shit ain't gonna work. Yeah. Biff and Back to the Future 2. See,
you read my mind.
I do love Biff. Biff is another one of those, between him and Leah Thompson, are great characters. He did an amazing job playing all those different roles and stuff, especially going all the way to Mad Dog Tannen. I mean, if you look at the different roles that he played throughout.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, he had to change characters every time,
Right.
Doc and Back to the Future 1. Let's see. Oh, and thank you, Jessica, for helping out with Allie if she needs anything. Let's see, 3 would have seemed better with a 4. Yeah, right. It would have. 3 would have been a great. Because here's the thing with 3, the reason why they went to the West and he did this because Doc Brown had a huge fascination with the Old West. The Western movies, right? Mm-hmm. And you found that out, I think, in the first Back to the Future. I think it might have been the second one, but so you find that out. So it only made it fitting that that would have been one he was playing around with, going to, and it would have happened. But
so hypothetically, where do you think the fourth one would have went?
The fourth one, depending on when they did the movie, if they would have waited till into the 2000s, if it would have been one of those later ones type of thing where Michael J. Fox wasn't as bad, right, and Christopher Lloyd was still younger, and they could have kind of transitioned maybe some new actors to be a part of it, to kind of like Creed with Michael B. Jordan. I think does a great job as Apollo Creed's son, right? Mm-hmm. So I think if they could have done that, I think it would have been great for them to do either a really far throwback, right?
Yeah.
Let's get some Knights of the Round Table type shit going on, right? The pyramids, something like that, where you can get some CGI, or just go so far into the future to see what the meaning of life was, right?
Go into space. No, they gotta go to space.
Right? they just go into the future, and all of a sudden, Earth's gone. They just die. It's end of fourth movie, done.
Yeah.
Who's the new cast? No.
Right.
Justin agrees with Leah Thompson. Rookies. Oh, that was for the pranks. Rookies. Yes, Allie. Need a hug. Come get a hug. You live 15 minutes from me. He is really underrated. And you know what? And he has, if you check out his art too. So I reached out to him.
Oh man, right? I forgot about that. I forgot he's got art.
Oh, he's got art. And I reached out to him. Haven't got a word back yet, but I reached out to him to see if he wanted to do the podcast and come on and not say butthead and not talk about Back to the Future, but just come on and talk about like his acting and his art and things like that. You know, just to reach out best I could.
Yeah.
They did Back to the Future. Now they should go back to the 80s. That would be it. What is it? It's not even, it's like, I think it's 90s now, right? Because it's 30 years, right? Oh, so it's 1995. So if they did it now, if you could do something like that, which you can't, because you can't do a time travel movie that was even relevant to that movie without kind of getting caught in a sense, right? So, but it would be kind of, if you think about that, you'd be going back to like 1995. Be like fucking Hammer Dance, Parachute Pants, Vanilla Ice, right? OJ's on the Run back in the day too, you know. So you'd have to help him out, swoop down with the car, and be like, OJ, jump in.
Right. Yeah.
So that would be So 90s. 90s would be the new 50s.
All right. So let me see if I can pull some of these up. For whatever reason, I'm gonna have to try and share screen because it's not. I don't know what's going on, but it doesn't want to read the files. And it's probably because they're raw files, but let's see.
Raw files? What do you mean by raw files? Because you know who gets raw sometimes, Daryl?
Oh, wait, let's see. Okay, let me see if I can do this here.
Attention, Daryl.
Do what?
I had Lionel going. Yeah. Oh, by the way, for anybody that didn't see it earlier, just saying, that is a screen accurate tear and everything from Marty McFly to Doc Brown. Oh, see, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's the Twin Pines Mall sign that's inside of it. Let's see, how can I do this? Not being a pain in the ass. Oh, maybe I can do this. Did that work? Yeah. Okay, cool. So this is the line to see Jeffrey Weissman basically, like, it stretched all the way back from the wall, and I don't know why this is like a live photo. But he was definitely the longest line. There, the thing that kind of sucked was there wasn't a lot of major actors.
Which because they do, like, that would have been a great spot for them to set up because they do all those Back to the Future cons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't that have been for the 40th anniversary a kind of a bigger area to do it? You know?
Right.
I would have been down there for that in a heartbeat. I would have literally told my kids, I'd have been like, there's $100, figured out.
So there's Jeffrey. And then I ran into him later. Like, he went to the Enchantment Under the Sea thing, which was the next day on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And he was there too. And then that's where, like, my profile picture is. Like, he was like, do you want to do a photo or something? You want to take a photo? And I was like, yeah. I was like, let's, he's like, how about in front of the stage? And I was like, well, how about on the stage? And then we got up there and he's like, what should we do? And I was like, well, how about, we pick up guitars and I'll grab the mic. And he's like, perfect. So that's where my little pose came from. But he was, oh my God, he is a workhorse. Like, he was there hours after everybody else left, like the signings and stuff like that. And then he was like the first one and last one there at everything. Yeah, and I was like, man, I complimented him on his work ethic. I was like, man, you were just out here slaying it, man. Good job. But he was so fun. Like, he's a great guy.
That's awesome.
And yeah, there's the Doc Brown van. And then here's one of the million DeLoreans.
Right.
I started going around and I started like taking pictures of the backs of the DeLoreans just to see like how many there were, kind of keep track of
88 and back. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And then I forget which one this was in. I think this was in that one. But then there were just a bunch that weren't even being displayed too. Like people just drove them up and they just had them like parked off to the side or whatever.
Which is so crazy. Just like, let me just bring my DeLorean out here.
Yeah. Great Scott.
Great Scott. That's a good one too. Oh, I did figure out my license plate for my truck, by the way. I got an idea for that one.
Oh, you do?
Oh, there you go. Back to the Future. That's a good one.
I couldn't figure this one out.
I don't think that's a script steal.
Yeah, it's got to be some brand or something like that. Mm-hmm. That one was funny.
Power of Love.
There's an 88 back again.
Those are cool though.
Let's see, and then this one, she was letting people hang out inside of it. She's, oh my god, I forgot her name. She was super nice. Yeah, so she's like, yeah, go ahead, take a picture in it.
Hey, that's awesome.
I'll take a picture of you. There was a couple other guys who I think let a few people sit in them, but they, it's
especially if they have it done up like that and stuff. They probably don't want anybody in there.
Yeah,
dude, that's awesome. A fucking DeLorean,
yes. This guy combined Ghostbusters and Back to the Future. Yeah, that's and cool. It made sounds and stuff too. Like it had clips of sounds of the movie. It was pretty tricked out.
That's awesome.
This is
that's cool too.
That was wild. I was like, man, that's she was obviously the only person there with that. And then see, there's like a line of them.
If you want to make it bigger, make your screen filled.
Is it small?
Like, not small, but I mean, just like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you go to the edge of your screen, the corner, and you like trim it up, you can like, if you make it smaller, it'll make it bigger sometimes.
Did that do anything?
Nice. Yeah, that's perfect. Damn, look at all them DeLoreans.
And there's still a bunch like back behind there too. I don't know. I took a whole bunch of those things. This was funny because if you look on the very front of it, do you see it up there?
Oh, the flux capacitor on the front right there? That's awesome.
Later on in the night, there was like a whole motorcycle gang of dudes with stuff like this. But this is the first one out there. I'm not sure what they were doing. This guy.
That guy just puts it in the back. He's got a little...
He was the only one with the Mr. Fusion out there.
Oh, really? Did everybody... Was there another one that had the back done up like that? Or did they only have the inside done?
No, there was a few that had the back done, yeah.
That's awesome. That's such a great way to show flair on the vehicle, too, like that, because...
Yeah.
That's so cool.
There was 3 of these. This was the second one. People kept walking in front. I couldn't really get a picture of it. And then there was one back by BC DeLorean, too. This guy... These skateboards were really cool. They're clear, and then it changed color. They were like $250 or something like that.
Damn, that guy was making a killing there, though.
Yeah, there was quite a few people that actually bought them. It was, kind of like a collector's thing. This guy.
Hey, did he come with the van too?
Yeah. This guy was so funny. Like he was really good at improv, but he was playing the part like the whole time.
It's the Libyans!
Yeah, he was so good. It was hilarious. And there was just there was some other little vendors and stuff like that.
That's pretty cool.
This was the guy that had the Mr. Fusion when he unpacked everything. Like he had a whole bunch of stuff. Like the skateboard right there, like from the movie. They were selling those too, but they were I think they were I don't know, a couple $100 or something like that. And I was like, a little pricey for me. And then there was this kind of like the Ecto one, but
what
he
kind of car was it though?
There you go.
Oh,
that's a pilot, right? I think that's a pilot.
I don't know. It's like a crossover one. I don't know. That's funny though.
No, that's not a pilot. I don't know what it was, but
retro 80s. So is that like an Ecto one, fucking retro 80s? Fucking...
Yeah.
So we had E.T. and Al.
And Blockbuster shirts.
And Blockbuster
Yeah,
stuff.
it just had all kinds of 80s stuff all over it.
I did say, like, yeah, there it is, retro 1980s.
Yeah. And then this guy had this was the Mr. Fusion guy that was in front of his car. And then everybody was taking pictures with them because, there's nobody else there that was in, part 3 stuff, part 3 carb.
Like they all come in on horses.
Yeah.
Come in with the train, just
right.
That would be a good one right there. You got to get friggin' Brandon to do one of those. Get the train, but on wheels, just going down the road like a semi.
100%. And then this, I had video of it, but it didn't pop up where it like went to 88 miles per hour, and I don't know, it's funny.
It's like $2,500 on Etsy.
Is it that?
Controller? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can get it, and it makes the same noises. Does the 88 when you push it up and stuff.
Yeah.
It makes the sound and everything. It's pretty legit. I'm not sure if it's $2,500 legit, but
yeah, they were talking about it, and I know it was expensive, but I didn't know how much it ran or whatever. But yeah, they were talking about it, and he was counting up to 88 miles an hour, and then it's like a little celebration. This is BC DeLorean's car. Yeah. This is Brandon's car.
Brandon's got that. He's got the rod on the back too for.
Yeah, and then that's me. They asked me to help protect it, so I guarded it with my life.
With your life.
100%. I was, don't touch it. Don't get away from it.
I love that Brandon was wearing the 80s Biff.
Yep.
The alternate, the new past. Yeah.
Yeah, the jumpsuit. This was a YouTuber, VIC. Oh my god. Well, I can't think of his damn name. Oh my god, I can't think of his name. I was totally just thinking about it earlier. I don't know.
No, well, he doesn't get a plug then on our podcast.
And then Brandon, I don't know what this was for, but he was getting interviewed. I think he got interviewed a couple of times actually.
Like for his because of his DeLorean and stuff, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool too, man. Like.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Darren, they're doing another thing in January. I think it's like January 8th and 9th.
Yeah.
Back out in LA, they're gonna have another thing, and I think Goldie Wilson is gonna be out there because that's Darren's. You know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, DJ.
Yeah. That's his buddy. He's gonna be out there. There's gonna be like a bigger lineup of cast out at that next one, but I don't think I'm gonna be going to that one.
What?
I'm gonna make it.
No,
it's another week. Yeah, it's if I'm spending.
That's after New Year's. But how close are you to LA? You're not close to LA, are you?
It's like 7 hours.
Oh, jeez.
And then they were doing a whole reenactment too. I don't know who this group was though. I saw one of their videos, I think, but you can see like Einstein and stuff in there. But yeah, they did a whole reenactment. It's pretty cool. I think this is where I was hanging out with Michael Barnard at this point, watching that. And then this was some of the crowd descending upon where Marty McFly was going to come down. They have this guy that comes down and he does a whole little spiel. There's another like angle of how many. This was the running of the Martys.
Did you do that?
Yeah, well, I'm right there down the bottom left corner. I didn't.
Oh, there you are. You were right behind my little Back to the Future thing on my screen.
I didn't know. I didn't know the timing of everything, so I was like, after Marty McFly came down, I started to walk back, and then I saw Gibson, and Gibson's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Go run with the Martys," and I'm like, "Oh, that's now?" He's like, "Yeah, look
run with the Martys."
Yeah. So I ran back up to the top, and then we did the run.
The Biffs.
Yeah, I thought I had other pictures of this too, but he had this parked off to the side of the DeLorean. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. And then there's the other truck.
So were Brandon? Does he have the van too?
No.
Okay.
The van was somebody else. And then there's the 40th anniversary crew. all the YouTubers, and then Gibson.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know where I'm at in this photo. I'm too small to be seen. Like, I'm in the back somewhere. Again, I didn't know the
Is this like
timing
a
of
Where's
everything.
Waldo? Can we find Daryl? Do you think you might be in there somewhere?
I
Were you
I
peeked? Did you
tried
see the
looking.
person taking the picture?
I don't. I'm back, way back there somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Way too. Yeah, I can't see me. I tried looking for me. I couldn't see me. And then there's like a drone shot. But yeah, it was massive.
That's cool.
And then back over there by that Ross, there's a screen down there, right off to the left of the sign. They played the movie there for a bit, and I didn't grab a photo of that because I was out with Michael Barnard, just kind of hanging out and stuff. But yeah, it was wild, man. There's a ton of people, just a lot of stuff to do, a lot of stuff to see.
That's so awesome.
But yeah, it's like I said, if you're in and around the LA area, they're doing something the 8th and 9th. I'll have to post.
I'm gonna have to look into that.
I'll have to post that. Yeah, I don't remember where I saw it, but yeah.
I've never been to LA before, but it'd be kind of a fun thing.
You've never been at all?
Never. I've been to California. Fuck. I've been to California once when I was 5 to go to Disneyland, and then I did it again when the kids were like 7 and 9, and we went to Disneyland. That was it.
So you just been to California for Disneyland?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay.
So I've never actually gone down for like me, like take a trip.
Yeah.
So I always wanted to, but man, I don't know. I wouldn't know where to start. I wouldn't know what to do going down there,
Yeah.
Part.
I've got a buddy from the Midwest who's coming out next year and gonna do that whole thing. Yeah, he's planning a big old trip. Just gonna spend a couple weeks hitting everything, like he doesn't like Disneyland, but they're gonna do like Universal and just hit up, a bunch of sites and stuff like that. Probably the Michael Jackson house. There's so many things to see like out there. There's just it's Hollywood, man. There's a ton of stuff.
It's a multi-trip kind of thing. I can imagine that would be.
Yeah.
Show the video of the Marty's running.
Let me see. I don't think I have it.
I got a little roll call down there, you guys. If you made a time machine, what would you guys use to make it? Because the original thoughts for it was a refrigerator.
Wait! Don't say it.
Oh,
that's one of my trivias for later.
Oh, could be.
Let me see. Let me see if I can.
Yeah, wait. We met in LA last year. What was I down there? Wait, we met in LA last year. What was I down there for? Was that last year? Was I in LA for that? What did I go down there for? Was that a work thing, I wonder?
Let's see.
Oh, no, I remember. That was I went to California for orientation for work. I didn't count.
Oh, it wasn't. It was business.
It was like a vacation type of thing. Yeah. Brad says he would do a 1985 Lamborghini Countach. What about you, Daryl? You had to make a time machine. What would you make it out of? It could be anything. It could be a can of soda. Make a time machine. You just hold on to it and shake it, and you're like, whee!
I don't know. I mean, no
Brad,
idea.
Going 88 miles an hour in a Lamborghini Countach would be pretty easy, right? You'd just be like, back in time, and we're back.
Okay, let's see here. Let me share this.
Siri, I said Countach.
Do what?
He said, Siri, I said Countach.
All right.
Oh, that's funny.
Let me share this real quick.
Yep, that's what it was. It was for my work. It was I got the job, and then I went down there to do an orientation to get all signed up and stuff. Yep, that's right. Yeah, you guys were at Disneyland for that. So I guess I've been to California 3 times. I forgot about that one. James.
Okay. Did that show up? That's up, right?
Yeah, but grab the corner of the screen and shrink it a little bit, at which it'll make the video bigger. Like if you just make the whole window a little bit smaller and taller, sometimes it'll make the video bigger.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Yeah. Pull the corners in or whatever. Yeah. Now, no, make it so it's thinner. Like make the window so it's like upright, and it'll make that whole video.
Oh my god!
What's up, Terminator? What is that? That's a knockoff Terminator, huh?
Okay, that. God bless it. All right. Why is it going back to that?
I don't know, but he looks mad. That's a mad Terminator.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna. Let's see.
Murph,
now I don't know what I did.
Bitches. Oh, for anybody that wants to, tomorrow
Son
night,
of a bitch.
Oh shit. Tomorrow night for No Fucking Filter, we're doing a mild no fucking filter 1980s photos and 90s photos. So you bring your photos for tomorrow, because we're going to be making fun of everybody's childhood photos. So give us the funniest ones. And I'll tell you this right now, Brad's winning. Brad's already winning. Brad could have already just won. He has some of the best ever. Well, he sent me like 3 photos, and they're like the fucking awesome. And Brad, if you have any other ones, please. But if you have any photos of you when you're younger, or anything you could poke fun of, bad haircuts, outfits, whatever it is, something that you're doing, please come on tomorrow, and you guys can send them to me in the messenger, and I'll just start bringing them up and sending them on the screen. It'll be fun. We're gonna have a good time. And Murph and I, and hopefully, Daryl, what's work look like tomorrow?
Probably shitty. I'm sure they're not going to do my route today, so.
So basically, you're going to be working until midnight tomorrow.
Yeah, probably. All right, I'm just going to play this as is. It's not. Things aren't being cooperative right now.
Murph, you better. And if
you
don't, what's going to happen?
I'm kind of like halfway. Really? Really? Are you serious right now?
What happened? Were you in the front?
No, my computer is being stupid.
Oh, I was gonna say, were you in the front? Wait, so are you coming up yet?
So
the guy in the very back was funny. He's like, "I'm taking video."
All right, so I'm like a third of the way in. I have my fist pumping. So I'm right there with my fist pumping.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
I was pointing at Justin because Justin's the one that's screaming right now. And then after that, they had a thing where you go and you like roll down the hill. So you know where the scene where he like falls down the hill, like what was it? Was it in the? Which one was that in?
When he rolls down the hill, is that what you said?
Yeah. They have a rolling of the Marnies too.
Oh yeah, I remember. Like when he's
right after that, there's like a hill where you end that run, and people were like rolling down it. Like I ran down it, but I was like, I'm not rolling down it because I need this costume for tomorrow, and I'm not getting it all dirty. You know what I mean? Because I was gonna go back to the enchantment under the dance, but yeah. So anyway, there's that running. It was fun,
dude. I see things like that, man. Like, and I don't expect it to be like that. Like, I don't see it in my brain. I'm like, oh, that'd be a fun thing to go to, but then I wouldn't put any effort into things. And I think that's one of those things where I heard about the Goonie stuff. Like, I didn't know anything about the anniversary stuff. Like, I was never a part of anything. I didn't really even think about it, right? But yet I go to Astoria every single year, and have since like the 80s. So for me, it's like, to find out about things like that, I feel like I'm a kid again, finding out about all these new things. I'm like, what? I've been a nerd my whole life, and then this happens?
Yeah.
What is happening, Trace? What's happening, brother? It's the first time I think that I saw your wife come on first before you. What is up, Stephanie? How you doing? Nice, Murph.
All right. Do you want to get into some facts and stuff?
Yeah, I'm in.
All right.
Hold on. Just before, let me get my point of reference out. Oh yeah, I got the bag too. Get rid of the receipt. Got to get rid of the receipt first. Check my facts there. Give me a year, anybody. Give me a year. What do you got? How about
78?
Aromatics? 78. Gonna be a hard one to find.
Is it?
Oh yeah. Ooh. There's backgammon. You know, backgammon's in the sports almanac.
What?
Roller skating, rowing, hang gliding, basketball. Wow, pretty fucking cool. There's a lot of shit I didn't realize. I was fact checking a couple things inside by Googling them, but I didn't really look at the back. Pretty cool though. Yeah, for those of you guys that don't know, got a little sports almanac. 1950 to 2000, actual loaded with all of those stats. Just saying. Gotta get you one of those bad boys. This ain't one of those knockoff fake little fuckers. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What's up?
So Thomason, I ran into him down there. We kind of saw each other at the 40th, and then I ran into him at Marty McFly's house when I went out there. Just completely random. Like, I was getting ready to take off. I took like a little selfie, and I was getting ready to take off. But I was like, man, I wish somebody would pull up so they could take a picture of me, because I hate doing selfies. And then I see him pull up kind of down the street a little bit, and then I see him and his wife and his kid get out, and they're putting on their Back to the Future shirts. So I was like, all right, cool. I had taken the costume off and everything, and then I put it back on. And I was like, hey, can you take a picture of me? Anyway, we started talking, and he's a Goonies fan too.
Oh, so nice.
Yeah, I was like, hey, because he was showing me his tattoo on his arm of the DeLorean, and then I happened to see the Goonies tattoo, and then we started talking about that. But yeah, it's he's maybe like sending me something, I don't know, but he's a cool dude. Just a lot of things in common. He was like I think he's in Arizona too. He was like seven hours away, and he was like driving home that day. I'm like, man, it's late, and you're gonna be driving home today? He's like, yeah, no big deal, whatever. But
no big deal.
I told him he wants a shout out from Bayman. And I said, well, when he sends, because he's gonna send something for me and a piece for Bayman. I know, and I'm sure, hopefully Bayman will give him a shout out when he gets that piece.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. Yeah, Tucson, Arizona.
I might have to. Hold on, freaking. I got Brad. I think Brad just sent a picture of our podcast to Mayor Goldie Wilson with you doing the running of the Martys, showing it on the screen part.
Oh, sent it to.
Yeah.
What Brad did?
Huh? Yeah, Brad. He just sent me one. Hold on.
Brad knows him too?
I think so. Yeah, he's sent it to me. Yeah, Brad Tyndall to Mayor Goldie Wilson. Check this out.
Oh, interesting.
Check this out.
Oh yeah. Oh man, that's the other thing. I had those pictures. I didn't pull the pictures of the Enchantment Under the Sea dance. Damn it. Forgot about that. Well, we'll get in. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. All right, let's get into some facts. So, there's a lot of details. There's a lot of nuances too in the movie, which I don't know. I'm not an aficionado of it, but I found some of this stuff pretty interesting in that you got to kind of look for it. You got to really pay attention. So, when George McFly is snacking on the peanut brittle during dinner, it's not actually as random as you think. There was a deleted scene where George is basically...
Hold on. I'm turning off the music.
That scared the hell out of me. I was like, what? What's going on?
For some reason, when you turn it off, it goes to like medium volume, and then it like fades
and
away.
Then it shuts off.
Yeah, I don't know why, but anyway, go ahead. Sorry, didn't mean to freak you out there, Daryl McFly.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Carlos. What's up, Carlos?
And Thomason, send me a friend request too on Facebook.
Yeah, for
we
sure.
should be besties.
So
the peanut brittle is not random.
No. There was a deleted scene where George is basically bullied into buying an entire case of the peanut brittle from the neighbor's kid, despite not wanting to. The scene was meant to serve as another example of George being a pushover who doesn't stand up for himself. And in fact, if you look closely in the background at the beginning of the dinner scene, you can see a second box of peanut brittle on the kitchen counter, which is that was a remnant of the deleted scene. It also explains why Marty gives George such a judgmental look, literally shaking his head while watching his dad eat the peanut brittle. So yeah, it was just another example of him being a pushover, basically, and
right, being a pushover to have to buy peanut brittle from a kid.
Yeah.
like
bullied by a kid.
Bar, or do you want to buy all my candy bars?
Exactly. So speaking of the dinner scene, the Honeymooners episode, The Man from Space, that Marty sees in 1955 with his mom's family at dinner, is the same episode George is guffawing at in this scene. And in reality, this episode of The Honeymooners did not actually air on November 5th, 1955. Aired on December 31st, 1955. Just a little nothing, really. Filmmakers did this on purpose, however, because it was a better and funnier thematic match with Marty's spacesuit earlier in the film. So there's a lot of little tiny nuances that if you're not paying attention, you're not going to catch. Remember when Biff complains to George, "All you have for me is light beer," and then proceeds to help himself to the Miller Lite? If you pay close attention at the end of the film, you'll notice that the beer that Doc takes out of the McFly's trash is now Miller High Life, the champagne of beers. It's a subtle detail, but the change is meant to be another signifier that George is no longer weak and not drinking light beer.
And not drinking light beer, but he's in the champagne of beers.
Yeah, and he's a changed man in the alternate present who can afford a more expensive beer. Another blink and you'll miss detail is the randomly padded envelope Marty carries into the kitchen near the end of the film after safely making it back to 1985. There's a remnant of another cut scene. In the original script, there's a scene that takes place before Marty goes to meet Doc at Twin Pines Mall. In it, Marty puts his band's demo tape into a padded envelope, planning to send it to the record executive, but then changes his mind and throws it in the garbage. Then, near the end of the film, after waking up back in 1985, Marty pulls the padded envelope out of the trash, a small act that reflects his newfound confidence. Let's see. Let me... Actually, I've got some trivia on here, too. Oh, yeah, so let's do that trivia that you started to give away.
Started to give away? Yeah.
So, yeah. Does anybody know what the DeLorean was originally supposed to be? Like, it wasn't supposed to be a DeLorean. Yeah, don't say it. Don't say it. It was supposed to be something else.
Anybody? Anybody? Bueller?
Yeah. I don't care if you Google it.
Google it. Try not to Google it. Just try to answer. Yeah, see if you can guess what it is.
I didn't even know this. I had no idea.
Oh, really?
No idea. No,
Which is funny because I did give it away earlier. So that's so funny that nobody's... Is anybody in here? Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Hello?
Oh, my God.
McFly. All
right.
McFly, your fly's down. So gullible.
So it was no.
Nope.
Oh, and actually no, the DeLorean was gonna be a Ford? What was it gonna be? I don't think it was a Corvette. I don't remember what car it was supposed to be, but they were like it seemed lame or something like that, but I think it was originally supposed to be a Ford.
Murph said, repeat, please.
Just what was the DeLorean actually supposed to be before it became the DeLorean? That they actually
are going to make it out of.
Yeah.
The time machine. What was he going to make it out of?
Oh, there you go.
I saw pictures of this on Facebook earlier this week with a refrigerator.
Yeah,
out of a refrigerator.
The time machine was supposed to be a refrigerator, and the reason why they didn't go with it was simply because they were afraid of people getting stuck in it. That's it. That's the only reason why.
We still want the refrigerator. It's a health issue. We don't want people to die, get stuck
Yeah,
inside it.
exactly.
Here's the other thing. How does more than one person go back in time in a
Oh, yeah.
refrigerator?
Yeah, true. It'd have
Did
to be
you
a
open
pretty
the door and walk through and then I mean, think about that. Or how does the refrigerator get to 88 miles an hour?
right? Yeah. I wonder how that would've wo it probably just
It would have been just
ah,
like you type it in and then you open it and you shut it or something. It would have
yeah.
been
You think so?
glad they
Yeah.
went with the DeLorean though, because I mean, that seems like that would have been the easiest way to make a friggin' time machine. Be like, it's just a refrigerator.
Okay, so, how about, what color is Marty's vest supposed to be?
Ooh, what color was it supposed to be?
And what color is it supposed to be?
Oh, what color is it supposed to be? Oh, um, gray.
Because it's a common misconception. This isn't the right color, and the joke is made in the movie.
About it being a life preserver, orange.
Yeah, yeah. It's
It's supposed
supposed
to
to
be.
be orange, but it's everybody, most people, unless you're hardcore, they have like this. This is the official, like, Back to the Future merchandise, and they made it red. Like, what the hell? Like,
So in the
how do you
movie, what color is it?
huh?
In the
It's
movie, what
orange. It's orange.
it is orange in there in
Yeah.
it? Okay.
And see, I think it's one of those things where, like, the coloring is off or something like that. Like, I don't I don't know why red caught on, but yeah, it's supposed to be orange. And that's why the life preserver joke was made.
That's so funny. I mean, I remember him saying it, but I just thought he was wearing because he was wearing a puffy vest, but I didn't even really kinda put it together like that.
So let's do this too. Do you know how many times the script was rejected before it was actually received?
How many times it was rejected? Geez, I wanna say I mean, I wanna go with a high number and say, like, something like 7 to 10. I guess that's kinda vague. Let's just say 9. I don't know.
You think that's a high number?
No, I mean, I no, I mean, now not. Now I don't think now I think it's low, but,
It was
uh,
rejected 40 times. 40
holy
times before Universal picked it up.
holy shit.
Disney passed on it because they felt the plot was too dirty. And to speak to that,
A
honestly,
little
like,
bit. It is true, though.
it was a weird movie for me as a kid because of the whole, like, kinda incest thing where, like, his mom is hot and stuff like that. Like, I thought, like,
Kissing your
I don't
mom.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but mom, they're so big. Like, her like, it's like the whole thing, like, throughout the entire
It's
series,
so
he's
right, that's true. He does make a lot of he knows it's his mom, but yet he makes a lot of comments about his mom, you know, being kind
yeah.
of
Oh, here's a good one. This one I
a
didn't know.
hot lady and a busty lady, right?
Yeah, 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 exactly. This one I didn't know either. Do you know what the original working title was before they went with Back to the Future?
Oh, anybody? Anybody in the chat?
Yeah, that's,
What,
Murph is, like, the only one Murph
he's
and
probably the
Kelly.
only one here right now. Maybe nobody else is here. We got Murph.
Murph, yay or
My
nay?
gosh, I feel like I know this. You know, this would be the perfect time for us to actually do trivia and then give actual people points that are in here to win shit. You too
Well,
could win a Back to the Future coin tonight. All you have to do is just joking.
Roger's just random.
And Roger, I love how Roger just brings up Legos.
So
Roger,
the
the car,
original working
wait,
title.
the car. Let's see.
Wait, what? Oh, no,
Kelly
no.
says, I don't know this one. So what?
The
What? Yeah. Okay, so what was the work? What was it?
the original working title was Spaceman from Pluto.
I did know. I did know that because didn't it have something to do with? Didn't they put the book or something? Or I can't remember what it was.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, I didn't know that either. I had no idea.
Gosh, I did, I did know that. Like, I heard it at least on something.
All
Oh
right,
my
so
gosh.
let me go back to some facts real quick. Um, in the scene where Marty and George rehearse the Enchantment of the Sea Dance, Marty's carrying what seems to be like a random duffel bag, presumably full of laundry, but it actually has a purpose. In the original script, Marty has George practice his punch on Marty as well as the duffel bag, and he does a terrible job with his right hand. But when George tries his left, he knocks the bag clear off the pole and through the window. There's actually a deleted scene in the new 4K Blu-ray where you see part of this cut scene, George practicing his punch on Marty. Of course, this is another setup and payoff for when George isn't able to take Biff out with his right fist, but actually knocks Biff out with his left. So yeah, and like another subtle detail, and it seems like some of them have to do with the deleted scenes too. So if those were still in, like it'd be a little bit more apparent. But
Well, Murph said it right here. Like, some of this shit, could you imagine? Like, could you imagine, like, if they kept some of these things actually in the movie? And maybe, like, the DeLorean's the same, not the refrigerator, but a lot of this other stuff, right? You keep it in the movie. And back then, they used to cut stuff because it was getting too long. Yet
yeah,
nowadays, like, you could put Back to the Future 1 and 2 in the same movie and people would watch it today in the theater, right? Back then, it was like an hour and a half was like, let's try to keep it around this time frame.
yeah, and I mean that's and the refrigerator thing. I mean that's kind of like I don't know that like what would that's a dumb idea. But I guess you know what Bill and Ted were in a telephone booth, so I guess that
Which
type of thing
which is
can go.
true. There's another classic '80s movie right there, right? Bill and Ted going back in time in a fucking phone booth.
Wait, Bill and Ted came out much later, right? I
Much
wonder.
later? What do you mean?
No, I was just thinking. I wonder if they kind of like bounce that idea off. Like that's how they came up with the telephone booth. I don't know. I'm just thinking dumb stuff. All right, so
That was
the
only what?
John.
That was only fucking Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure was only 4 years after Back to the Future.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
So when did Back to the Future 2 come out?
Good question. I don't know.
Let's see, part 2. So same year.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, so 89 was Back to the Future 2 and then Back to the Future 3 was 90 right after that. So think about that. Same year Back to the Future 2 came out was Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Interesting. You know what I always liked
Not a
about
time
like
machine shit.
the them showing like the clips of the next movie was just like that was like groundbreaking to me. Like back when you first saw it, and
Mhm.
then they were like, "Well, Back to the Future is going to return," and then they show clips of it. That was like that was amazing to me. I had completely forgotten about that until like I started rewatching it. But yeah, I wish more. Well, I guess like more movies can't really do that. But I don't
Yeah,
know.
I get not making a sequel to it or anything, but man, I would love to see a 80s-esque type of, you know, type of movie that gave you that same feel like Back to the Future, but do it today. Like for me watching Ready Player One, that was just nostalgia for like a lot,
Yeah,
right? But I want it like to be a legit like a going back in time, like going back to the fucking 80s from now and having kids like do a whole transition like that would be kind of fucking amazing, I mean, that
yeah,
tell me a Back to the Future 4 of something like that would be so cool. Have like a little Marty McFly and a little friggin' Doc Brown, right? Like a little cameos in there, and then just make that next movie. They don't want them to remake them. I get that, but man, just being able to add that fourth movie, but now it's like the kids, and then Doc Brown, I don't know, has one of the sons that he had with Clara, just something, just
Oh, and you know
they go
what? I have
they go back to the 80s again, but then they have to try and they CGI Marty McFly, kind of like they did with Luke Skywalker with fucking the Mandalorian and
yeah,
shit like that.
they so oh my gosh, where was that?
Had to hop off for a minute. Never hop off. Just slightly step.
Oh yeah,
Step back.
so Zemeckis and Gale are firmly against the idea of a fourth film. Um,
I would say this is the way that you make up for the fucking third.
right. Yeah, I know. But yeah,
You
that's
close it
it's
you close it out before we lose the main players in a sense, right? Because you still got a Biff. Look at Leah Thompson. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've got the cast still. You
Yeah.
could essentially still kind of put that together with them at their current age, right? From then with small parts. And then, man, it would be, I don't think you would ruin it. I think that transition of just that one finale almost, right? And kind of what they're doing.
Yeah.
I think they could do it right. If they're a part of it, though, that's just the thing. Let them be a
Ye
part of it. I think that would be a great thing. And I get that they don't want to do that and they don't want anything more and don't taint it and whatever it is. But at this point, I don't think you could taint it, honestly.
anything's yeah,
I don't
anything's
think you
possible,
could.
but
That could
it
be too good.
it would just it just depends on where it would go. But yeah, it's not like the Goonies where the cast was super young and now they're super old. Like they were all kind of, I mean, they were young-ish, but they weren't like
Oh,
kids
no.
kids. So it's
No, there
not
was
that
it was
hard to
Marty.
like come up with another one, you know
Yeah,
what I
Michael J.
mean?
Fox was in his early
Well,
20s,
other
wasn't he?
than Michael J. Fox in
Oh,
the
yeah.
condition that he's in right now, but
Right?
um yeah. Oh, that's another thing. Christopher Lloyd's like supposed to be coming out to LA sometime soon.
What?
And and
January?
I don't remember when that is, but I think his autograph is kinda expensive. I think it's like $250 or something like that. I kinda wanted to get it on the board, but that's a little pricey. Alright, so, the Johnny Be Good scene at the dance, was Michael J. Fox's personal favorite scene, but it was almost cut from the film. According to Zemeckis and Bob Gale, studio execs thought it slowed the movie down. But after the test audience cheered during Marty's performance, filmmakers kept it in, and obviously it became one of the most iconic moments. Um, with
Why would that slow it down?
I don't, I don't know. I'm not sure, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they thought it would slow it down,
Like,
but
slow it down because he's doing that Johnny Be Good part, and it's like he's on stage, so there's like a
and that's
little segment, a 2-minute segment of singing, but really, honestly, yeah.
right.
But incorporating the McFly part in there to just kind of give you the assurance that, like, I can knock out Biff, but I'm still a badass. Remember when he pushed down the redheaded kid?
Yeah,
Right. So it's who was also the same kid that was in, Can't Buy Me Love, right?
yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
was also in The Burbs, I think, too. Wasn't he the creepy kid in The
I
Burbs?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
just saw that recently somewhere.
Mm.
But, and then to prepare for the Johnny B. Good scene, Fox trained for about 4 weeks with the guitar coach to make his playing look authentic and a choreographer to master, rock star moves, inspired by Chuck Berry and Jimi Hendrix. Then there's a fun Easter egg. Michael J. Fox's guitar coach, Paul Hansen, ended up playing the bass player in Marty's band.
That's
Again,
cool.
yeah, another little just thing you wouldn't know unless you were a super fan. And while they were talking about the scene, we'd be remiss to mention the bigger, more obvious cameo, which again I
I
didn't
don't know how
know.
people you really?
I
I don't know
didn't
how
know.
you
I didn't
didn't I don't
recognize him.
oh my gosh.
Yes.
I think I recognized him in the early '90s when I rewatched it on VHS and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah, see, I wouldn't have known him back then, but, yeah, Huey Lewis was that main judge,
yep.
sitting up front.
He didn't want, like, a big part or something, right? He didn't
He didn't
want
even wanna be in the movie at all,
to be in the
no,
movie, yeah.
Um, yeah, he didn't I can't remember exactly why he agreed to do it, which I had somewhere. I don't think I have it in these notes, but yeah, he ended up going ahead and, doing that. So in the original '85 timeline, you see Dave McFly works at Burger King, and, he probably works at the Burger King next to Doc's home, given the Hill Valley likely has one Burger King. Seems like a logical jump to assume Dave works there, right? So they asked Bob Gale if Dave works there, and after a little smirk, he said, "Nobody's ever asked that question. That's a really good question. Why not? You heard it here first." So I don't know, just a little throwaway thing.
Mhm.
Um, then
What
there's
up,
this
Dustin? What up, McFly? Sorry, I'm late. I'm rage cleaning my house.
oh, I
Oh,
need
by
to
the way,
do
really
that.
quick too, and Nikki said that she said all the kids love the '80s and '90s music. They're almost 30. The clothes and hair. Marty could be a grandparent of somebody from the '80s if you can still do it. I bet because Well, and with the Parkinson's, and the thing is nowadays with the way movies, you can make movies in CGI and do stuff with their face. Like it could literally be Marty's face on a different person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and they could work around it. Who was that? Oh my gosh, there was an actress who, what did she have? Like multiple sclerosis, and who the hell was that? Oh, I gotta look that up now. It's gonna bug me. But they had to end up filming like the rest of the season of the show or something like that with her sitting down mostly. Um, I don't know. Has nothing to do with this, but I just remembered that. So they could work around it. Like
Yeah,
I'm sure in some
easily,
way or form.
especially nowadays.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Do you have anything in there about price of the movie? Just curious.
Oh, you know what? No, I don't think I did.
So
Uh,
I'll drop this tidbit because it's not really a very long tidbit. But did you know that, like for the rental stores and stuff back in the day, so
yeah.
they had a high price version of the VHS, right? Like a more premium one. So when the movie first came out, you could buy it on VHS for like $30, right? Which is still, like, think about that, a VHS for $30 back in the 80s. To the rental shops, this higher price version for them, the studios sold it for $70 to $80 for each VHS tape. $70 to $80. Like,
What the
I'm
hell?
thinking, like, nowadays, what would that be nowadays in, like, the idea of how much 70, 80? That'd be like you'd be buying a movie for $200 now,
Yeah, right.
right?
That's nuts.
I still have trouble buying one on Amazon for like 19, going, maybe I'll wait till it goes down to like 12.
Right.
What else you
Let's
got?
see.
Let's go.
Um,
I'm learning.
oh, shoot, I don't know. All right. After Doc's antics at the clock tower, you see in alternate 1985 that the stone ledge that cracked under his feet has never been repaired,
Mhm.
though it was fine in the original 85 because it was never there. And then just another little nuance. Um,
It's an attention to detail, though, that was like, I mean, that's
that's
huge
the
to
thing.
remember.
There's a ton of detail in it, and I would have never known any of this stuff. Uh, let's see. In 1985, you can see that some of the abandoned stores in Courthouse Square have signs that say, "We moved to Twin Pines Mall." And later in the 1985, in the alternate 1985, what did those signs say? What was it called?
I mean, I know. Does anybody else know?
Yeah,
I remember my mom rewinding when we were watching that, when I pointed that out, just to give you an idea.
really?
Oh, yeah. I was that you wanna know another one? While people are guessing, you guys guess on this. Do you guys know this? Answer the freaking question. Somebody's gotta know this. You're tuning in for a Throwback Thursday with Daryl and Dustin about Back to the Future.
So it was oh, close.
Pine Tree Mall. I love it, Jeremy.
Close.
What's up,
So
Donald Dean?
yeah. Oh, what's up, Donald? Yeah. So it was Lone Pine Mall.
Yep, because he
Um,
ran over one of the trees and he said, "You killed one of my pines." Didn't he say something like that?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, so
Oh, there was a little late. It's a little late, Keith. Okay, you had some time. Okay, you can't copy off me now, Keith. If
I
that's your
know.
real name,
It,
Keith.
yeah. So
I do love
do you
that one. That
know?
was faves.
Do you know about the original ending? The original ending involved Marty traveling through a nuclear test site to get to 88 miles per hour, but they scrapped that
Because it
and
was
went with
too
a lightning
expensive.
strike
Remember?
because it was too
Too
expensive. Yeah.
expensive. Why would you think it'd be like, so this is what we're gonna do? We're gonna go into a volcano, right? And then what we're gonna do is then the DeLorean's gonna get blasted with lava, but we want real lava, okay? Like a nuclear test site? Are you fucking kidding me?
Right.
That'd be, and then all of a sudden he's like, pew, 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 just going through time everywhere. I remember buying the Recalled Little Mermaid for $50 on VHS.
The one with the
which was
penis on it?
VHS. I still have my penis fucking little I have 8 of them that have all the little sexual things for that artist. Oh, sealed at the Goodwill for $1.99. That's a good one. You space bastards, you killed my pines. Oh, that's funny.
So do you know that the script was inspired by co-screenwriter Bob Gale, wondering if he would have been friends with his father if they had been together in high school. So that's what inspired the movie. He wondered if him and his father would have been friends way back in the day.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
that's a good and then that scene you can tell how that really plays, into that too as well.
And then, did you know who was originally cast as Marty McFly before Michael J. Fox?
Yes. Does anybody else know? Anybody? Who was the original Marty McFly? Who was actually? Here's the funny part about that too is you might have these in there. I won't say anything. Maybe I don't know. Do you have anything else with those? That about the scenes? So they kept a lot of the scenes so they wouldn't have to redo them, and then a lot of the scenes that you see is just them using Marty kind of the same way when they had like old and young versions or whatever, but they would just use the same scene and then they would put in, Michael J. Fox in there too.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Eric Stoltz.
Yeah. He was replaced by Michael J. Fox after about 6 weeks of shooting. And I had, let's see, I have it in here. Oh yeah. Okay. So, let me skip down to here. So also along the lines, and I'll get into how much that cost them. John Cusack and Johnny Depp originally auditioned for the role of Marty McFly as well.
Mm-hmm.
But C. Thomas Howell was the finalist for the role, ultimately losing out to Eric Stoltz. 5 weeks into filming, the filmmakers realized Stoltz wasn't the right fit for the role. With Gale explaining to The Guardian, he said the humor just hadn't been coming through with Eric. The studio wasn't happy, but they bit the bullet, did the reshooting, and it added $4 million to the movie's budget. There is still one scene with Stoltz in it, though, but you can't see his face. It's when Stoltz who punches Biff at the diner. That's actually Stoltz that does that.
Oh, that scene, right? Yeah. So and the only way you can tell is because of the angle, because Stoltz is taller than.
Yeah.
Which is yeah. Rain, what's happening? Wait, still working, but trying to watch at the same time. Nope, quit work. Just quit your job and just only watch.
So what?
Oh, he said, did you guys talk about the one when Marty calls Doc from Lou's Diner? No one answers the phone because Doc is still passed out from hitting his head on the toilet hanging the clock.
No, and talked about that one.
That's kind of funny. I didn't think about that. Yeah. Gotta go. Have a great night. See y'all awkward fucks pictures tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow we're doing a no fucking filter awkward fucking photos basically for tomorrow. So you send tomorrow while we're on, you send me a bunch of photos and we're going to air them out here for everybody. And even though Daryl's going to be at work, I'm going to force him to try to find some baby Daryls. We're going to need to find some young Daryls and see if we can't put those on there as well.
I've only got a couple pictures.
Could have done it.
Do you think he could have?
I don't know about that one. Obviously, well,
I don't think
can't see it right now, but I have to say anything John Cusack back there. But I don't, and C. Thomas Howell, same thing. Like I can't visually see them, probably just because Michael J. Fox, right? You can't, but even
yeah.
But I think that you can always kind of see that if somebody could do it, and I think Michael J. Fox, being how tall he was, I think is what really helped out. He played that kid version of himself very well, that younger look. I think that Eric Stoltz, even when you see him in those scenes, he just looks like he should be out of high school already.
Yeah. I don't, but I've said that before about I can't picture people in a role and then they do it and it's like, oh my God, that was amazing. So
what about Ralph Macchio?
Oh, you know what? Did you see that thing like he's singing now?
No?
Yeah,
Just come
he's
he got the
he's
money
like
from Cobra Kai, and now he's taking off as a singer?
yeah, he's singing now.
I know, I
Uh,
had no
I
idea.
randomly came across that today, and I was like, "What the hell?"
The craziest
I don't
alternate timeline would have been Travolta as Forrest Gump.
Oh my god, dude.
Instead of I just kept running, it would have been like, I just kept dancing, dancing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Cusack
but
can do anything, but he's always Cusack though. That's just the thing, is I don't know if I could have seen him. But then again,
he's
look
like
at
a one-trick
Cusack.
pony.
The other one that I could have seen too is what's his butt from 16 Candles, because Cusack was in 16
Oh,
Candles. What's his name? What's the guy's name? The kid?
yeah,
You know what I'm talking about? Brian Johnson from Breakfast Club. What that? But him, I could have seen him playing that role because you hear his voice. He's kind of cracking. He has that kind of, and then it would have been the older version. Like or that's the only problem is the older version. When you had Michael J. Fox, you had
yeah,
somebody that had already gone through everything from high school, growth spurts, everything, and he's what in his early 20s there. So he's not growing. He's not getting any bigger. So
yeah,
if you get anybody that would have been a kid or younger, they would have grown up. You would have been screwed because it wouldn't have been the same person from 3 movies.
right, right.
So he was kind of the perfect character to go with.
So,
Oh, he is very underrated actor. I love John
yeah,
Cusack. Travolta turned it down, said it was the biggest mistake of his career. Fuck yeah, I bet. But then again, I'm not sure if Travolta in that time, I think he was doing what he was doing, but I don't think that was the movie for him.
no,
I don't think he's that actor. I don't think he would
no,
have made Forrest Gump that movie. And what Tom Hanks did as Forrest Gump was all him. That had nothing to do, you know, with anything else. That's just like Big. Same thing. Think of another actor in that time that could play Big. Tom Hanks is just he was an adult that was just a silly kind of kid transition.
silly,
Maybe
goofy, yeah.
maybe what's his name from Arthur could have done it,
Oh,
but
you think so?
he's not big. Well, he kind of has that immature. He can play that drunk person, so he could have probably played that kid, kind of like.
Yeah. So, do you know who else, auditioned for Doc Brown? This
Oh
this would have
no,
been
I
weird.
mean what?
Jeff Goldblum. Can you imagine Jeff
Oh,
Goldblum as Doc Brown?
I mean, I could, but the funny thing is what was it like? Earth Girls Are Easy, and let's see, back then he also did. Wasn't he the? Oh, he was in friggin' Buckaroo Banzai as
Yeah.
well. I'm trying to think of a role that he played back then that would have even been close. It would have been the longest way for Doc Brown to explain going into time, though.
He
Just the
was
way that he talks, it would have been the longest winded. It wouldn't have been so quick, right?
right, right, right.
Just think of
Yeah,
him
Doc Brown would have been
explaining
a lot
I
slower.
think of him explaining stuff from Jurassic Park, but it
Yeah.
would have been like 15 minutes, and it would have been like Einstein came back and just ran him over.
So, according to Gail, who said the only other guy we really seriously considered for Doc Brown was Jeff Goldblum, Jeff came in, and, they also talked about John Lithgow.
So I think John Lithgow would have been awesome because he was the bad guy in Howard the Duck,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
think he could have played that. I honestly think he could have played that role.
And then,
And Shauna said Jeff totally could have done it.
oh,
John
John
Malkovich,
Malkovich.
yeah. But for this role, is this? I mean, I
I
don't
could
have my
picture
when you don't have a back scratcher, just you just gotta sometimes.
I could totally picture John Malkovich, because it's gotta be kinda somebody that's like, quirky. But then, so yeah, Christopher Lloyd, was gonna pass on the role, hoping to do a play in New York instead, but
Yeah,
his wife actually, reminded him, uh, and said that, "I always told myself never to turn anything down without at least checking it out." So he was gonna pass on it, but his wife was like, "Remember that thing that you said? Like, you need to at least check it out."
he like called him out on it on his own thing, and then he checked it out and was like, "I'm doing
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Let me make some money off of this." And now he is eternally Doc Brown.
Yeah. And then, the whole Crispin Glover thing I'd completely forgotten about until I was in line for Jeffrey, and I was talking about it with some other people. But yeah, if you don't know, Crispin Glover, who played Marty's father, George McFly, didn't return to the sequels due to contract disputes. He later filed a lawsuit after filmmakers used footage from the first film that put a mold of his face on another actor in order to fool audiences, into thinking he was in the movie. Ultimately, a settlement was reached, and he received $760,000 from Universal. But the other thing too, I saw the other day, like he's like strayed from the movie, and he's kind of hated the movie, right? But like the other day they had
didn't like the direction that they were going with the movie. He thought that it was better. He was trying to play a more serious role.
Yeah. And then, but the other day, they did some Back to the Future thing, and he was happily there, like, um, taking part in the event. So I don't know, maybe he's just accepted it now and he's fine with it. But oh yeah, and this one too. Do you know what Marty's original surname was? It wasn't going to be McFly.
No, was the first name still going to be Marty?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna say Marty, so not McFly. So Marty Johnson, MJ. Gotta go with my last. No, okay, we're gonna go with Marty Jordan. No, that's too easy. We're gonna go with Marty.
It's actually still a Mick. It's a Mick something.
Marty McTavish. Marty McLovin. Marty
That's what I was thinking.
Marty McScrewjob. No, what is it? Marty?
It was gonna be McDermott.
Like Michael McDermott? Wait,
Yeah.
Michael,
Yeah. So
Marty McDermott.
McFly's better, right? McDonald.
Yeah,
Shauna said McDonald.
McDonald. That would have been a good one too. McDonald. What's up, Jessica? How you doing? Rolling on the floor. Oh, hey, Keith sent me this. Let me pull this up really quick.
I know. I saw he was sending a bunch of stuff to me too.
Here's one. My theory about Back to the Future: there was no time travel, no DeLorean, no bumping in his parents or troublemaker Biff in the past or seeing the future. Maybe Marty didn't even have a pretty girlfriend who loved him. It was all a creation of his mind, now in a deep sleep, in a coma, maybe in the hospital fighting for his life after violently hitting his head in the explosion of the mega speaker in Doc Brown's garage workshop. Yeah, think about that. Think about that shit for a moment, boys and girls. Just fucking think about it. I swear to fucking God, if that shit would have happened, it would have been one movie. 15 minutes. Done.
So how about this one? Did you know that Einstein was going to be another animal?
Monkey.
Oh, you got it. Yeah. It was supposed to be he was supposed to be a chimp called Shemp.
Wait, a chimp called Shemp?
Yeah.
Why Shemp? Wait, Shemp, like SHEMP?
Yeah. I would assume that has something to do with like the Three Stooges or something. I don't know. I don't know. No idea. But no, at the request of the head of Universal, Sid Sheinberg, they said Sheinberg told Zemeckis and Gale no film with the chimp has ever made money, so that's why they changed it. And then of course they talked about what about Every Which Way But Loose. I don't know. But yeah, there's a few other things, but
so Roger says we have a band in the UK called McFly named after the character from the movie. So the band, what kind of music is it? Do they just sing Johnny Be Good the whole time, or just different versions of Johnny Be Good? Product placement. Good 80s flick is Thrashing. Is it says Trashing? Is it Trashing? Or Josh Brolin? Josh Brolin's second movie, right?
Trashing would have been a great movie.
Trashing would have been good too. Just a guy just shoving kids in trash cans. Would have been that, like the kid from Neverending Story. He's just like, yeah, redemption, motherfuckers. Let's see. Oh, you missed my trivia question. Oh shit.
I didn't see it.
Do you guys know what company was responsible for all of the sports almanacs, license plates, and the newspaper, etc., for Back to the Future? The company responsible.
I actually did because Brandon talked about it. He picked up one of their license plate, but I don't remember the name of it. He went to that museum and showed a bunch of stuff that they had there.
Is it an
It's
actual company that like does it? Or I thought it was like it would have been just props or something that they had made for it, but is it an actual place that
yeah, it's an actual yeah. There you go. Donald just said it.
Earl Hayes Press, I believe
Yep,
the oldest printing press company in Hollywood. Their archives are insane.
yep.
Could you imagine? They probably got a warehouse like Warehouse 13 that's just covered in just classic Hollywood fucking shit.
Yeah,
Let's
that's the
find out
place
where
that I
that's at
said.
and go steal it all.
Yeah, I want to go buy one of the license plates from them because they still make it exactly like they did in the movie. I told you about that before.
I should have hung up my license plates. I was looking for things to put up behind me. I got my 2 license plates here. Could have friggin' put up for my Back to the Future. Let's see. Earl Hayes has made pretty much all of the prop money in every film. Wow, that is crazy.
Yeah,
I always thought it would be a fun thing to do when I was younger. I thought it would be when I started doing models and stuff. I was like, man, it'd be so much fun to like just make stuff from movies, right? Just all kinds of stuff. Did woodwork with my dad and was always like maybe I'll make a holy grail. And now I just buy one because I can't make that shit. I mean, I can if I wanted to. I just don't have the time. Oh
wait, they
man,
stopped selling the license plates, or this?
no, wait, the license plates or the money? Because I think he said he did the prop money.
Because I don't think
Man,
it
I
was
wish you were
license.
gonna be here for tomorrow, bro. Man, I swear to God, tomorrow's gonna bring like every Daryl box giggle you could possibly imagine.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, dude, we had extra people yesterday, and still like they couldn't get shit done. We have too many people in the office that can only do half the amount of work they should be doing. Like
Right?
it's stupid.
Maybe I just move down there and you can give me a job. Daryl, do you get hot in the 3 collars? I always wondered that from Michael in the movie. Yeah, you do. You
It,
got 3 collars on right now.
I
You
was
gotta be
happy that I
sweating
had
balls, bro.
yeah, I was happy that I had them on when I was out there, and
Right.
it
Oh,
it
the
worked.
plates, the almanacs, etc. They ended up on an auction site too much as originals because technically they are identical. Oh, damn.
Brandon got one though. I don't know if he bought it or they gave it to him, but he got one from them.
Maybe gave it to him for like a here's
They they
for
might
your
have because they
DeLorean or
set up a
something.
special thing for him. So I
Mhm.
thought you could still buy it. I don't know, but I want to go in there next time I go down there. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna see if I can get in there and check it out.
Action Lion-O. Jack off Lion-O. Anyway, if you guys would like a Back to the Future challenge coin for the 40th anniversary of Back to the Future, feel free to hit up
Yes,
my Etsy site. And if you don't know
I
what that is, now you do.
yeah, I definitely need to hit up your
I know I need
site.
to I'll bring some more. If you don't remind me before, if you can't make it before, I'll ship you some.
Yeah, because I'm gonna send one to the guy that organized the whole thing from from the future events, and then I'm gonna send one to what is that sound?
Thomason. Oh, you know what that is?
No.
I still have my messenger open from showing the picture from
Oh,
and so when
I was
somebody
like,
sends me a message, then it brings it up in the background. Technically, it's behind me. Behind my picture is where our
oh,
actual
okay,
media is. So Thompson said, I just noticed on Back to the Future 2 that Marty Sr. has 2 ties on. That's the new look in the future. You don't wear one to look for professional.
right?
You wear 2.
I
Save one
didn't.
of those coins for me. Yep. Got it right here for you, bud. Can you grab it, please? Oh,
I'm still blown away by the light on the flux capacitor.
it's
It
right.
glows.
So I
It's so
asked them
crazy
about that.
looking.
Right? Because like there's a good little vote. So that's not a reflection from like the light or anything. Like that's actually how it looks like in the sunlight. And
Yeah.
they told me that they did like 9 coats of paint to do this. So these also I have a limited 100 of these coins that I started with. I'm probably 50% of the way gone. These coins were all actually hand painted as well.
Oh, really?
Every single one was hand painted. I'm just gonna keep on doing this until somebody buys on my Etsy and I hear that.
All right, see you, Donald. Oh, look,
There, Double
Thomas.
D. Oh, look at the bottom of your screen. And before you go to my Etsy site, subscribe to YouTube fan-cast-DMJ. We're trying to get to 1,000 followers, ladies and gentlemen. We will be doing a big giveaway. If we can get to 1,000 followers, I will give away merch, at least $200 worth of merch. And if we can get to 1,000 followers, I will be doing that house coin at that moment. That will be the moment we do it. But here's the other thing too, is the next time that I get, which will probably be one time before the 40th or the 41st, I mean, for the Goonies, I'm going to get up there with Bayman and Liz, and we're going to do a live where they pick out, which I'm hoping, Daryl, you're going to be there for. He's going to pick the name out to see who actually gets that house coin. So
wait, when is that? What?
So I just know when I talked to Bayman and Liz, when I asked them if they were going to come around like New Year's or anything like that, and they said that they'd be coming up. They're going to be coming up a couple times before the 41st, but I wanted to have him.
Oh, just at some point, not a specific point.
I want to go down there and be able to do that. Yeah, have him actually do it live.
Yeah,
which would be cool.
Yeah,
and then I'm going to show people too. I'm going to show Keith showing me. Hey Keith, I'll trade you a coin for that hoverboard. Just saying. Just saying. I need to get me a hoverboard. That's the one thing that's eluded me. Like a good one though, not like a.
Yeah, no, this one's good. I think this one was like, I don't know. It's like, I think it was like $70.
Where? Really? Where?
Yeah, it's pretty much anywhere online. Like it's a universal product. Yeah, it's legit. Like.
Because I want that I want to put that up on the wall. I got so much. I mean, like I was showing Daryl earlier too. Like I don't just have like the things like this. I got the license plates over there and stuff like that. Like I even have like the sports almanac, but also I even have the Western Union.
Oh yeah,
and I have the here's the plans that Doc sends in this Western Union to Marty, and then I have like. Right, dear Marty.
I forgot to show this to Donald. I guess he's probably back at work, but hold on.
Oh, look at little Marty McFly walking back there. Look at this guy. It's almost like Hey, wait a minute. Where's your shoes? Why you just got socks on? I don't like this. This is incomplete, Daryl. Incomplete, Daryl. You can't hear me right now. He doesn't have his headset on. What an incomplete outfit. Look at those butt cheeks. Look at those little tiny ears. And Daryl's back. I didn't say anything about him at all.
I bet. Did I hear tiny something? What was that?
I said, tiny butt cheeks, I think I said. And then I was talking about, I was like, that's not an accurate outfit. I said, where's your shoes? Why are you in socks?
So I bet
you're already in that drawing.
I bet Donald knows who this is, but Dangerous Bob was the prop maker for all that stuff. And he gave me a bunch of stuff.
That's awesome.
Like I was just talking, he knows like Darren too. So like that's why I started talking to him. I was like, oh hey, I see you work with Darren. He's like, yeah. And we started talking about that. But yeah, he gave me like this paper. What happened?
You have 9 points, Stephanie. You have 9 points. Every 5 points, you get a raffle ticket to try to win something, and it's when we do the trivias, which Daryl and I will be doing a lot more after the first of the year. We're gonna start putting some things together for you guys.
Yeah,
I just found out right now.
Yeah, well, I wanted to.
I want some of those too. Some of those, like the future one and stuff.
You want? So I have it. Yeah, he gave me a second one of this, so you can have one of these. Like, I'll bring it for you.
Ooh,
this is straight from his hands. The prop master who made all the props in the movie, or most of them. All that type of stuff. But yeah, he gave me two. He gave me a bunch of stuff.
Keith said, no trade. I just bought the coin. I better get a sweet custom package of Back to the Future quotes.
No, that's what he wants to package. Yeah.
Yeah, you will, brother. You will, man. I got yeah. I'll definitely do you. I'll definitely.
Well, you'll definitely do him. Wow, that comes with the coin too. You get done by Dustin.
Yep. Keith, be ready. Be ready. You ever seen you ever seen Half Baked? You're gonna be somebody's bitch. So yeah, so everybody, yeah, we're gonna be doing giveaways and stuff like that too. So I also am working with Walt to try to do a coin for Raiders of the Lost Ark because there's the anniversary 45th next year, right? So I started thinking about wanting to do a couple more, trying to do some. Like I thought about doing a Johnny Five with a kind of a heads or tails where it's a evil Johnny Five and Happy
Yeah.
Johnny Five, and then just do like, hey, Laser Lips, your mama was a snowblower, but then on the other side, they have the, no disassemble.
Yeah. Yeah.
Things
Hell
like
yeah.
that. Just have some fun with a couple of things like that, which would be really cool.
Yeah. I mean, I'd definitely be down for that one.
I love how Mad Dog Tannen was a side article in that paper, right?
Yeah.
Is that how it talks about
Outlaw.
his oh yeah, outlaw Tannen jail, Buffalo or Buford Mad Dog Tannen. Stand By Me 40th coin would be I don't know what I would do for that one.
Yeah,
Like, what do you
that's
do you have, like, train tracks that go off into nowhere and then all 4 boys on the other side or something, or
yeah, there's not see, that's the problem with that's
Robert
I
6
love the
ball?
movie, but there's not any kind of, like, prop stuff you can do with it, like, what
Yeah,
you know what I mean? There's no hoverboard, there's no,
yeah. 4 boys
doubloon,
on one side
yeah, there's
and
nothing you can do with it.
nothing,
That's the
yeah.
only thing that kinda sucks about that movie. I mean, I love it, it's in one of my, top movies, but there's nothing you can buy for it, really.
Yeah. It is, unless you're gonna wear outfits from the movie or something, right, and go with other
Yeah,
people or something or do something, but yeah, there isn't anything extra like you have, like you said, with the hoverboards and the extra prop stuff or whatever.
yeah, yeah.
And the stuff that is, it just looks like stuff that you're gonna go camping with in the '80s or something,
Yeah,
right? Like,
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
just got my little roll
there's
blanket, right? Just like, "What's that?" Be like, "It's from Stand By Me." I'd be like,
yeah.
"You just roll a blanket with a rope? Like, what is that?" Like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I made it myself."
Yeah, exactly.
But no, and I thought it'd be fun to think of some other movies to do that kind of stuff too, which would be fun. To get some coins made and do that. Here's the problem. From now on, because I thought this was gonna be a bigger one, like quicker, like more. I wanted to
Yeah,
get more done, but I couldn't like I know the 40th is still here, like the 40th
yeah,
anniversary for that. And I know that this time of year people will buy more stuff. So the other thing that I know is that people will buy anniversary stuff even the year after, right? Like and later because they want a piece of something that they didn't know. So I have no problem keeping stuff like that on my Etsy, but I definitely want to get that next year going for like new things. I want to get like 3 or 4 solid coins going and get people's ideas on what they want because I want to make these coins fun for people, like so if they have something the other one I thought about doing uh gosh uh why
Indiana
can't I think
Jones?
about this? No, yeah, well, the Indiana Jones one, but gosh, I'm trying to think. It's next year. It was an anniversary for next year. I'm not gonna remember.
Uh,
Let's see. Hold
was
on.
it that 45th anniversary of what the hell was no. What the hell was the other anniversary that you were talking about?
There, I know because it was next year. Stand by Me and Short Circuit. Um. Let's see.
I think I know what you're talking about, but I can't think
I,
of it either.
I know, right? I'm like drawing a super blank. Uh. Oh, here we go. Here we go. But yeah, but if anybody's thinking of anything, like if you have ideas and stuff, and Kelly, if you have ideas for the 40th Stand By Me or something that you can think of, let me know, right? Like, like I said, unless it's just the boys and like doing something or like choppers, like, something like that.
Oh, no, I was thinking of
Oh,
Raiders of the Lost
oh,
Ark.
for next year was I was thinking about doing a Rocky 4,
Oh, okay. Alright.
doing a Dolph Lundgren on one side and Rocky on the other type of thing, right? Breakfast Club next year, I think. Is that next year? Wait, hold on.
Oh, man. Ferris Bueller's Day Off is next year. That's the 30th anniversary. Or, no, I'm sorry. What? No, 40th anniversary. Sweet, I've already
Oh,
got my costume for it. Awesome.
oh
Not that
shit,
anything
there
will
you
be done
go.
for it.
Oh, let's see. Yeah, Ferris Bueller's Top Gun also.
Yeah.
Labyrinth, Stand by Me. Hmm, some good ones there. Some good
So
ones.
are
We'll
you
have
gonna
to.
do that? Are you still planning on doing that Raiders coin?
Yeah, I want to get that. I'm going to talk to Walt and see if he still wants to do that, and if not, I might just have him made because he was going to do it like with me, and we are going to try to figure that out, like money wise. But did I? I don't want to. I don't want to spoil it, and I haven't talked to Walt yet. But I will. I'll show you. I'll show you though. Get your thoughts on it. You can tell me what you think.
Okay.
Crocodile Dundee will be 40. We need to have Emily dress up as Sue Green. and I'll bring my knife. Like, that's not a knife. That's a knife. Oh, what was this? Definitely need a J5 Stephanie and Richard's house. Yeah, see, but here's the thing. I don't know if Sony's going to do something with it. So I want to know if they don't. I would love the opportunity to be able to do something like that and get the okay from them. So,
Yeah.
but Daryl and I kind of have the inside to that. So I think we're going to be able to figure that out. And I would love I would love to be able to, at least make those, have those, or if they're going to do a giveaway and have them do it. But I'm looking also for things that I'd like to sell, like on my Etsy, and I don't want to go against anybody's shit, like I don't want to overstep in any way. And knowing Richard, being friends
What
with
would be
Richard, like Daryl and I
super dope is if you designed it and then Sony was like, "Yeah, we want to do that," and then they like paid you a bunch of money or some shit. Like that would be sick.
and they're like, and who's your co-host? I'm like, Daryl Boggs, and they're like, okay, so do you guys want to just do a podcast and just tour the world for a little while? And I'm like, yeah, on our dime, yeah, sounds good. Yeah, that sounds good. Hold on, let me talk to my people. I'll get to my people to get to your people. And then I got to go find some people so they can talk to your people. Dude, I'm telling you, man, it would be, how awesome would that be? Just to, yeah, the Daryl and Dustin Roadshow, fucking just traveling around to different areas, bringing anniversaries to light from classic movies like on Netflix. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
Somebody
this
knows somebody.
it's gonna be fun to be able to see the licensed event, see how different it is from like Goonies being unlicensed and stuff like that.
Hopefully, and they do a little tag teaming with Oregon, and they do the whole film type of stuff. That'll be really cool.
Yeah.
But, well, cool, brother.
Oh, yep.
You got anything else? You good?
No, I think we're good. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're at the
Everybody,
2-hour
I know
mark.
you guys aren't used to this. All 6 of you that are left in here, but doing this. But I do want to start so there's a couple ideas that I got floating around for like podcasts. And of course our Thursday Throwback Thursdays. I know it's harder for you to do different nights, right? Like the other nights of the week, certain things, right?
Yeah.
But I definitely do want to try to do the collector's night because I have some people that have reached out to me that are not part of our normal circle here that watch the podcast and things like that have some pretty fucking badass collections that would be fun to be able to do little walkthroughs. And also I have a handful of people here in Washington that I know that actually have some pretty cool fucking collections of shit. From video games to pop culture to like movie prop type stuff that I've been reaching out to even do an on the spot kind of podcast, right? A little filming, a little on the spot, doing that kind of interview aspect. So I think it would be fun to get that going. And even if we needed to take a side seat on Throwback Thursday, maybe alternate it and do a Thursday collectors and a Thursday throwback, have some fun with it. Cause I don't want to do that without my Boggs, baby. My D Boggs.
We can do that.
Does anybody else have anything in here? Hey, roll call. That was a joke. I'm just joking. You guys don't have to roll call. I know. I could probably say who's in here right now. I could probably say that it's Kelly, Shauna, Keith's probably still in here. I'm gonna say maybe Jessica. She might be hiding. And Roger. There you go. And Roger. And I just scrolled up and I saw it too. And Roger, yeah. That's who I'm thinking. Whoa, Steve's in here. What is up, Steve? How you doing, brother?
Yeah, so I wanted to do Steve's stuff tonight, but I mean, I don't know.
What if you come on tomorrow night? What? And
I was thinking about that. Yeah, if I can make it on tomorrow night, I'll figure out something. We could do
I also am going to be doing another. I'm going to be doing another UK night for a Saturday, where it's Saturday morning for us, but Saturday evening for anybody in the UK or Europe, I guess, right? So we're going to be doing one. And yeah, what's up?
Who was that? Oh, somebody hit me up and they wanted to do it, but yeah, we would. Oh my god, who was that? I got to figure out who that was. Somebody wanted to do one from the UK.
Well, I'm gonna be doing an interview, and I definitely want you to be on that one. And I'll give you a little hint. It has to do with the Goonies Lego ship.
Okay, yeah.
That'll be
Oh,
after the
that's who it was. That's who it was. Duh.
yeah,
That's
the
who it
year. Yeah.
was.
So
That's
also,
who I was thinking of.
trying to get him. I'm trying to get yeah.
That's hilarious. That's exactly who it
Right.
was.
So and to have and to come on and be able to talk about it and have people actually discuss about the ship, the pros and cons, what they like, and
Yeah,
pictures, and
yeah, yeah.
kind
Now
of
that
talk
people have
about
had a chance to build it,
his
it's
yeah.
yeah, there's more content there because I know, there's both sides of the coin. I hear some people complaining, and then some people are like, "But this is really cool too." So yeah, that'd be fun.
And I haven't built it yet, but I'm definitely going to build it. But at the same time, I want to get him. I'm still. I talked to him. We're gonna try to work it out somehow, but we might be able to actually try to get him out for the 41st. So
Yeah, yeah, I know.
just so that'll be
Yeah,
so fucking cool.
I definitely wanna talk to him. I'll
Mhm,
make time for that because as soon as he threw out that first, concept, like, I friended him, and I've been talking to him, like, ever since.
mhm. Yeah, oh
So,
yeah,
yeah, I
same. And
definitely wanna
when he
be
came
there.
on here, that's when I was talking to him and stuff because we were talking about uh some of my merch and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that. So
yeah. Cool,
hell
cool.
yeah. So it'll be cool. Well, hey brother, you have a good night or a good day at work tomorrow, man.
Yeah, I won't.
Oh,
It's never a good day there.
Daryl,
I
did you build
will
it yet?
I will be pranking somebody, though, so that'll be
Hell,
fun.
dude, you gotta get some videos. You gotta get some like, like the
I
process
I'll
of doing it.
Yeah, yeah, I'll take some pictures and videos and stuff like that because
Mm,
it's stuff that you're not it's stuff that yeah, I'm not gonna give anything away.
I'm kind of thinking right now, Daryl, that I think it might be kind of fun to do a no fucking filter segment for like 30 minutes where it's like a prank segment where you and I are playing pranks on different people. I
Yeah,
think that'd be kind of
yeah,
fun to do. It'll
yeah,
probably be mostly my kids, everybody, but still it'll be funny as hell.
Oh, it'll be prank wars with my coworkers. And no, Keith, you wanna see how far I've gotten? Let me show you.
The attic. Damn, that's a long ass cord.
That's as far as I've gotten. I opened a flap. I got a flap open. That's it.
I opened a flap. That's what she said.
Yeah, no, I haven't even not even close.
Mhm.
Uh, but yeah, hopefully, I don't know. We'll see. I'm not gonna have time. Maybe this Sunday. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm not in a rush, honestly. I'm just gonna keep
I'm
it
not
alive.
either.
I'm just gonna keep it alive. When it happens, it happens. I'm gonna probably try to get like the light set and then just eventually just kind of gradually just kind of build it and stuff. Have some fun with it. But I also
Well,
want
yeah,
space to place it somewhere and I don't have that. So
100%. That is my issue too. I don't have
yeah.
anywhere to put it. So I mean, I'm waiting to buy a cabinet. I'm waiting for it to go on sale. Which will
Mhm.
probably happen this Amazon days or whatever. And then when I buy it, I'll start building it because I don't have anywhere to put it either. Like there's stuff
Yeah.
on every ledge, every shelf.
No, I have all this stuff over here and I'm like, I need like one whole wall that just has a
Yeah,
bunch of that shit. I actually might do that. I might move my podcast stuff into my living room and then have the whole wall behind me be like Emily's,
like
where it's a big
shelves and
shelf
or
and stuff
cubes
like
or
that.
whatever. Yeah,
That way, when you're watching me, I can turn and be like, look at all this shit that's right here. Make it nice
yeah,
and clean.
yeah.
But cool. Well, hey,
All right.
fucking, you have a good night, my man.
Yep. You too.
Everybody else out there, you guys have a good rest of your Thursday night, and tune in tomorrow for our No Fucking Filter Friday with myself and Murph and the possible Daryl coming in to have some fun. We're gonna be pulling up people's pictures that they send to me of their old school shit ass haircuts and outfits and whatever you have. Send them all to me tomorrow, and then come on and watch Murph and I make fun of everybody and have a good time doing it. So take care, everybody, and what do we got? What's the last person that says something? I don't have anywhere to put it. I build it. Logan was moving Dustin's coins to make room for the Legos.
Oh,
Son of a bitch, I swear.
sell them on
Taking them
eBay.
back. I'm taking them all back. That's perfect. That was a good line. All right,
Yeah.
everybody, you guys have a good night, and we will talk to you later. Boobies.
What?
Bye. Oh,